What is up, guys? Welcome to the channel on Auto Addiction. Today we're going to be working on a 99 Jeep Wrangler, putting a double din radio in. So you guys check out this video. Hope it helps somebody out. As you know, the Jeep Wranglers are like a din and a half, so sometimes you either got to go to a big adapter or go to a smaller single din with an adapter. So this is a double din kit. Let's check it out. Alright, so I already got the factory radio out. So you gotta pull this defrost panel. It just pops up. There's clips that hold it in place. I already got the factory radio out. Usually it has one bolt here, one bolt's up here. I just use a small saw, and you gotta cut along each side right here to be able to fit the double din. So I already wired up all the wiring for the radio I'm be using. So I usually do this outside the vehicle. Now the 99 Wranglers do not have a ground in the factory harness. They use a strap in the back that's like a security strap and a ground. So what I did was I just put an eyelet on my ground and then used the bolt to go through it. That way I keep the factory ground and it makes it pretty easy. We also are going to go through, we replaced all the door speakers. So these are the front speakers are really easy, just 2 screws. This pops forward, and then it comes with adapter plates. If you order them from like Sonic Electronics or Crutchfield, they send you the adapters. They're all plug and play. It's pretty easy. And then the overhead speakers are also really easy to do. There's 4 screws, they drop out, come with adapters, so you can just plug into the factory harness. These ones I opted for bolt right in where the 4 screws are, so nice and simple install on those. So I already did that. Where I'm at with the double din is it comes with spacers for the AC controls. So you're supposed to install these spacers. They want you to break the tab off of the AC, which I didn't want to do in case I ever wanted to put it, the factory faceplate back on, which I don't know why I would, but I didn't want to break those off, so I just took my time. I drilled a hole in the spacers just so that way the AC controller, I actually just replaced this AC controller. Had an issue where the AC would stay on all the time, and this switch right here was broken, so it would just keep the compressor on. So it would constantly just stay on all the time when the vehicle was running. So got that replaced for them, and then we wired in the radio. So let me show you this new faceplate compared to the old one. Oh, also while we're up here, to remove the factory faceplate, there's 2 screws up top, and then clips in the bottom, and 1 screw in behind your ashtray. So let's check this out. This is a screw behind the ashtray I was telling you about. Just pop the ashtray out. Screws behind there to hold it in place. Flip this thing over. So you are going to have to take the factory clips out of this and put it in your new faceplate, and then also the dash vents have to switch over. So here's my new plate. This comes in black, which doesn't really match the interior because the factory panel is gray. So what I do is I took the bezel out for the cluster and took this piece and actually had them paint matched to the Jeep, so this way I'll give it a nice look. And here's what I'm talking about, switching the clips over, switch the dash vents over. They're real easy, just pop in and pop out. Like I said, I did this, and then if you look up there, did a faceplate. I figured that was cool with the Sierra because it's got those cool green and tan seats, so this way the whole interior will kind of match. I think it'll look pretty sweet. So yeah, I'm gonna get, and also we're putting in a little sub. This one's a sub and an amp all in one. Went ahead and ran it here. This way it'll fit right underneath the factory seat. And then if I ever need to take it out, I'm gonna just secure it with these factory hooks right here on either side with a net, so this way it won't go anywhere. And then if I ever need to take it out, I can just unplug it right there. Make it super easy. So that was kind of my thought process behind that. Not that you have any cargo room in a Jeep, but we'll go ahead and get going on this. All right, so you gotta drill 2 new holes on the side over here, and then another one down there in the corner. That's how it attaches. Nice thing about the Jeeps too, you can disconnect the antenna right here. So I may have to get an extension piece to reconnect it, just because the factory harness, the antenna's on this side, and on the aftermarket radio it's over here. So it's a little short. And then so we'll worry about that, getting an extender, not a big deal. It's easy to get to. And then I ran my wire right here for the sub bass level. Like I said, the thing's not gonna give off crazy bass, but just enough to give it some more tone. And wired in the controller right there. I'll just pass it through right there. So you basically get rid of the ashtray on this. So we're gonna go ahead and snap this in and see how it looks. All right guys, so we're gonna put this piece on. It'll be the last piece to go on here. So let me know what you think down below. One hint I will give you when you go to fit this new piece, I would only put like 1 screw in each side. Like, don't even hook up all your wires yet. So that way you can make sure your spacing on your faceplate is where it needs to be right here. When I first had it mounted in, it was sunk in too far. So that'll take a little bit of adjusting to get it where it needs to be, but right there it looks pretty good. I had to put it in now a couple times, but looks pretty nice. Like I said, I really like the green and tan on the dash now with the green and tan on the seats. Goes very well together. So I'll put this back in, and that's a wrap on this project. So if you guys have any questions, comment below. Pretty easy install. Just time consuming, you know, take your time. Nothing's real fast when you're doing anything that's kind of custom like this. So just take your time with it. I mean, probably been working on this for like a week total. Just kind of a couple hours here, a couple hours there to get everything ready to go. And I'm sure if you had a full day to dedicate to it, you could get it done one day. Wouldn't be a big deal. But when you're running kids around and stuff, and you know, trying to get stuff done in between then that's what you do. So like I said, I hope you guys like it. Enjoy this video, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. And Auto Addiction, it's 99 Jeep radio double din install. So looks pretty sweet. Excited to use it and see what it sounds like. So we're gonna get everything else buttoned up, and that way I can turn on, use the radio, and see what it actually sounds like. Be way better than the stock stereo. You could barely even hear that thing at all. The speakers were paper cone and blown. So we'll get it fired up here. I gotta get button up the interior and stuff, and then we'll get it back together. But I just wanted to do a video real quick on this. So thanks for watching. You guys have a great day.